club. And I told those folks, you know, we were talking to the business elite of Detroit. And my opponent spoke first, and boy, he told them, Mr. President, he told them everything they wanted to hear. And boy, they couldn't have been happier. They gave him almost a standing ovation. And then I got up, and I told them what they needed to hear. I told them what they needed to hear, and boy, I got stony silence. You know, another great president, like this one standing next to me, praise God. Another great president once said that they said, well, why did you give so many people hell? Your nickname is Give 'em Hell, Harry. And he said, I don't give them hell, I just tell them like it is and they think it's hell. I plan to continue. I plan to keep right on telling it like it is. And when the banks are throwing people out, you know, we talked about that at the DEC. And when we got off the rostrum, the media came up to Mr. Snyder, and they said, Bernero says the foreclosure's got to stop. He wants a moratorium. He says the banks are being unfair. What do you say, Mr. Snyder? And he said, oh, wait a minute. Rick Snyder said, we can't rush to judgment. We can't rush to judgment against these banks. These banks have rights too. We don't want to hurt the banks. And my question is, Rick, what about the people? What about Main Street? What about Main Street? I know you're concerned about Wall Street, but that's what this election is about. It really is about Main Street or Wall Street, trickle down or grassroots. You're going to worry about the people in the middle, the people that need those lower rungs, or the folks at the top. I want a Michigan of opportunity for everybody. We've got a ticket, my friends, this ticket, I'm so proud of this ticket, with Brenda Lawrence at my side, with Jocelyn Benson as Secretary of State. Jocelyn Benson for Secretary of State, somebody that has stood up for voter rights and knows about them, and Attorney General in David Layton. I'll tell you, we won't have to ask David Layton or challenge David Layton to do the right thing. He'll do it every time. Is the next Attorney General here, David Layton? I don't know where he's at, but that's the ticket. That's the ticket we need. It's a great ticket. And by the way, my friends, we're here in Detroit. We can't forget about the Supremes. I'm talking about vote for the D's. Denise Langford Morris and Alta Davis. Denise and Davis. Don't forget the D's. Don't forget the D's. It's a great, great ticket that will stand up for regular people, and that's what we need to do. I want to remind you this before I bring you one of our greatest presidents. You may have read about the polls, and if you want, the pollsters and the prognosticators, they'll decide this election for you. What do you think? They'll decide it for you. If you want to stay home, if you want to sit on your hands, they will be more than happy to tell you this election's over. But if you're ready to fight and you're ready to vote, see, I don't believe that we have coronations in this country. Last time I checked, we have elections. And my friends, in these next 9 days, see, while my opponent is busy measuring the curtains in the governor's office, we've got 9 days to go out there and work. I've seen it all over the state. My wife and I, we've traveled over the whole state, and there is an excitement brewing, there is an excitement growing all over this state among regular people on Main Street. They want a government, they want an economy that works not just for the people on the top, but that works for everybody. Are you ready to fight for that? That's the government we deserve, not one that works just for the people at the top. And when we talk about a government that works for everybody, a government that is about opportunity for all, about the people that work hard every day and play by the rules and deserve to be able to get ahead, we have to be thinking about the 42nd President of the United States who stood for those things and fought for those things. A great